Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Standley with Standley and Crafted, and today I've got another set of really nice oils that I wanted to show you from Maryland Wax Club. Now this is a company that's been out for a little bit and they just released a bunch of really nice fragrance oils. They sent them to me. I've got 10 of them here, so I'm going to go through, talk about them, show you each one of them, and go over the notes and kind of what I pick out from each one of them. And if you haven't seen the oils, they are extremely nice, and I have to say, the branding on these is absolutely incredible. There's a lot of companies doing really nice branding these days, and Maryland Wax Club has knocked it out of the park with these. I'm a sucker for black bottles. They just look extremely nice, especially when you have them on your shelf. I don't know. I display my oils or I have them out so that I can see them. The bottles look absolutely incredible. The black labels and everything on these, everything on this is top notch. They look incredible. So I'm going to go through, open these up, and we're going to talk about them. The first one I've got here is Juicy Grapefruit Honeysuckle. I love honeysuckle. I love grapefruit. I don't know that I've smelled these together. So I've got some test strips here. Yeah, and straight out of the bottle, it's really nice. It's always good to have the test strips on these just because it lets it air out a little bit. They dry out. Some of the notes tend to kind of open up and broaden within depth. And instantly the grapefruit comes right out on that. Like I said, I love grapefruit. If you do like grapefruit, this one will definitely hit for you. And the notes on this one are grapefruit, honeysuckle, orange, green, lemon, muguet. I had to look that one up, how to pronounce it, which is lily of the valley, freesia, and liquid sugar. And you definitely get a little bit of liquid sugar on that one. It's a little sweet on the back end, which is really nice. I don't know if I'd put this in like a perfume category, but it again can kind of venture into that category. And again, the grapefruit with the floral notes on that one is really nice. This isn't a floral that's going to turn people off that don't like florals. I think if you don't like florals, this one would still kind of hit with a lot of people. See, and as that dries out a little bit more, I do get a lot more floral notes in that one, but it's not overpowering like a straight rose or a heavy perfume flower, but definitely very nice. And again, the grapefruit on that is really at the top of this one. So if you like grapefruit scents with a little bit of floral back end, very nice oil. The next one is Fire Opal, and the notes on this one are sparkling yuza, Persian lime. Mid notes are peach, Moro blood orange, pineapple, and the base is gardenia, wild berry, and musk. Definitely really nice. I don't know if I get a ton of the pineapple, but I definitely get the blood orange. Blood orange is extremely nice. A little bit of the musk on the back end. And most of the times when you get musks or anything like that in the kind of the base layer, you get a real heavy perfume, cologne, musky type scent. This one definitely doesn't hit that. You get a little bit of the wild berry, which is really nice. Yeah, it's real subtle, but it's powerful. And the sparkling yuzu, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it smells really good. I do get a little bit of the Persian lime, a little bit of citrus on the top of that, and definitely the peach and the orange. I don't know that I get a ton of pineapple, but very nice. It's, again, these first two would definitely be really good. Obviously, they're going to do really well in candles, but these going into any kind of room spray, body spray, lotion, soap, or anything like that, I think would do really well, but very nice. And every once in a while, you get that hint of musk in the background, which is more like a perfume cologne type feeling. I wouldn't call it a scent. It's not overpowering, but you do get that hint of like a perfume or cologne. But again, really nice. And like I said, the citrus and the blood orange really come out on this one, which I love. The next one is Black and Bougie Oud. And I'm going to go straight for the strip on this one instead of smelling it in the bottle. Yeah, that's really nice. You definitely get more of a masculine, kind of a little bit of an earthy scent to it. I think I get a little bit of patchouli in that. Let's look at the notes in this one. The notes in this one are oud, grapefruit, leather, incense, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, amber, and cedarwood. Sorry. You definitely get a little bit of the leather sitting on top of all those musk scents. This one is actually really nice. Very nice, inviting masculine scent, which is really good. The oud and the grapefruit, I don't know if I get a ton of the grapefruit. I don't know that I get any grapefruit on that one. But again, sitting inside of a candle, burning in wax, I think that might come out a little bit more. But the leather and the musk on this one is really good. If anybody out there is looking for like a good leather scent, this has definitely jumped to the top of my list for leather scents. Sometimes leather can be really overpowering. This one is not at all. It's got a good blend of the musk scents. Again, the amber, cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, patchouli with kind of leather on top. Very nice scent. The next one is Calming Elemi Blood Orange Clove. Now this one sounds like I'm gonna love, because I love clove and I love blood orange. I can smell a little bit of that even before I put it to my nose. And the notes on this one are candied blood orange, lemon zest, bergamot, elemi. I'm not sure exactly what that scent is. Clove, lavender, peppermint. And the base is vetiver, oak moss, spun sugar, and amber. See, that's a good mix. I don't know that I can pick out really anything on that one. I don't get a ton of clove. I don't get a ton of the blood orange. I definitely get the lemon in there. The lemon zest really stands out. Probably that more than anything on the top ones. So between the candied blood orange, lemon zest, and bergamot, I definitely get the lemon zest more than anything. And then for the base with the vetiver and the amber, none of those really, like, they don't capture the entire scent. It's not a heavy musk-based scent, but really nice. I'm trying to think of what else I pull out of that. I don't get maybe a touch of the peppermint in the background, but it's, again, a lot of people don't like the heavy eucalyptus, peppermint, stuff like that. This definitely doesn't tap into that category. It's not overpowering at all. Really nice, though. Good citrus blend. And again, with the lemon zest on top of that, you do get the citrus kind of hanging over the amber and the vetiver. And vetiver is another really nice scent. Anytime I get an oil with vetiver in it, I can't really describe it, but it's a very nice kind of warming scent. The next one is Cozy Beach Vanilla, and I'm definitely a sucker for vanilla. And the notes in this one are grapefruit peel, lime blossom, ozonic, toasted marshmallow, clove bud, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, and amber. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you get a hint of the toasted marshmallow with the vanilla. The sandalwood and cedar and amber are real nice, kind of a light base on that one. Neither one of them are really overpowering at all. I don't know that I get much of the grapefruit peel. God, that's really good. Yeah, that marshmallow and vanilla is a really nice blend, and it definitely does not tip into the gourmand bakery type category at all. I know a lot of people really don't like vanillas because it gets too heavy into the baking type sense. It smells like cookies or something like that. This definitely does not smell like that. This is more like a vanilla-based, like body lotion or something like that. Yeah, very nice. And the cozy on that is, I mean, it nails it. Cozy Beach. That one is actually really good. That's definitely one of my favorites out of the group so far. The next one is Labella, and the notes on this one are nashi pear, mandarin, Fuji apple, dahlia flower, black fig, wild rhubarb, sandalwood, mallow root, amberwood, and vanilla. Yeah, that's got a real good fruity base. Definitely fruity overall. The mandarin and the apple probably come out the most on that one. I don't know that I'm picking up too much pear. Really nice though. And it's got a ton of musk in the base, but I don't get a ton of the musk coming out of this one at all. I mean, it definitely adds to it, but it's not overpowering. Like, you're not getting that sandalwood or the amberwood kind of overpowering everything. And again, the vanilla is really muted. So for anybody out there that doesn't really care for vanillas, definitely try this one. It's not going to tip into that vanilla category, which is going to make you turn away from it. Yeah, very fresh though. Yeah, I don't get much of the pear, but the mandarin and the apple, I definitely get the fruity notes on that one for sure. Yeah, really nice, clean spring summer scent for sure. The next one is Sweet Jasmine, and the notes in this one are watermelon, which I love, bali mango, apple, peach, marine, geranium, pear, dash of liquid sugar. Oh wow. Yeah, I was not expecting that with those notes in that one. I don't even know how to describe that. Yeah, the watermelon with the mango is what I get the most out of this. Yeah, that's really good. And it's got apple, peach, marine, and pear in it. They must blend them really well because I don't pick out any of those. The watermelon and the mango definitely stand out. It's got a hint of a floral note to it, but I wouldn't call it a floral at all. I think if people pick this one up, I don't know that they would say floral. Yeah, that's really good. It smells like something I can't quite put my nose on, but definitely really nice. And the watermelon and the mango they're not overpowering. It's not like a powerful watermelon or a mango scent, but the two of them together are really nice. And again, with all the fruity notes on that one, I wouldn't call it really a tropical, but it almost hints towards that. Very nice though. The next one is Purple Berry Spa, and the notes on this one are apple, bergamot, orange essential oil, lemon, acai, pineapple, peach, rose, jasmine, violet, strawberry, Texas cedarwood essential oil, white patchouli, coconut, and vanilla and musk. This one is packed full of stuff. God, that was just an explosion of scents. I'm trying to think of what I get the most out of that one. God, I don't know that anything really stands out the most on that one. The white patchouli, cedarwood, I don't get much of the musk base on that one. It's not like a real heavy musk, earthy type scent. Definitely a touch in the fruity area, obviously with all those in there, the apple, the bergamot, lemon, pineapple. But again, none of them really stand out as the dominating scent on this one. It's a really good blend. God, I'm trying to think of I'm trying to get to the bottle so I can actually see if one stands out more in the bottle than it does the test strip. Yeah, it's really nice though. I think I get a little bit of the lemon coming out on that. Definitely more citrus fruity than anything. And again, with the rose, jasmine, and violet, I don't get a ton of floral, but it definitely blends in there. Yeah, that's really nice. Definitely, gosh, I want to say citrus, more towards a feminine scent, but I mean, you could easily pass this as just a citrus kind of uniform scent. The next one is oud number 4. And the notes in this one are oud, bergamot, sandalwood, leather, clove, cedarwood, amber, musk, labdanum, and vanilla. Oh yeah, definitely the oud in that one. The oud and the leather definitely come out. Yeah, I get a ton of the leather on that one. And when I say ton, I don't mean it's an overpowering leather scent. The leather stands out more than any of the other ones. Yeah, the leather's really nice on that one. I think I still like the leather on the other one. I forget which one. I can't remember which one had the other leather. But this one is right there next to it. Very nice. I don't get a ton of the vanilla or the clove in this one. You don't get any of that spice from the clove. Definitely more on the musk side, leather side. Definitely a very good masculine scent. And I know a lot of people struggle with masculine scents. And there's 2 in here so far that would be very good masculine scents, if you're kind of hitting towards that category or demographic. Yeah, I'd say the sandalwood and the leather come out the most on this one. The last one is Amberwoods Black Truffle. And the notes on this one are apple, lemon zest, bergamot, black truffles, violet, lingonberry, maplewood, oakwood, amber, vanilla, and musk. Yeah, that one, gosh, I'm trying to think of what I get on that. Definitely more of a musk type scent. I don't know that I get much of... it's not real heavy on the citrus fruity notes in this one with the lemon zest, bergamot, apple. I think more of the base on this one definitely stands out more than the others. And I've never smelled black truffles by themselves. This one definitely has a unique scent to it, so it could be that one. I don't know that I get a ton of the vanilla in this one. It does have a little bit of a sweet note to it, so I imagine the citrus notes and the vanilla are kind of adding to that. I would say this one probably falls in more towards like a masculine scent, kind of like the leather one. I hate saying leather in this one. It doesn't smell like leather, but it falls into that category where you'd probably dip into a little bit more of the masculine side of a scent. And I definitely get one of the musk scents coming out of that one every once in a while. The maplewood, oakwood, amber, and musk. Definitely a nice collection of the 4 of those. And again, with the violet and lingonberry, I don't know that I get too many of those. This one definitely kind of goes down to the base notes on this one for me. Definitely the maplewood, oakwood, amber, vanilla, and musk. Those are probably the ones that stand out the most to me. And like I said, definitely more towards like a masculine type scent. And that's pretty much it with these. All 10 of those, extremely nice. I definitely had a couple favorites in there. The Cozy Beach Vanilla, I think, is really nice. There's a couple more in there that I think, like I said, could dip into some of the categories if you're looking towards like a feminine or masculine type scents. These guys definitely lean a little bit more towards the complex side of oils. So if you're looking to honestly kind of upgrade your candle line and go for a little bit more of a luxe type feel, these oils definitely fit that bill. But overall, an incredible collection, and they do have a few more on the website that I did not show here. So definitely jump over, take a look at the oils, and they do sell a lot more stuff on there. They sell wax and everything like that. And they're actually a very nice company. I've been talking to them for a long time. They're a Black-owned company, a veteran-owned company, and honestly, what they're doing is absolutely incredible. So take a look at them. If you've used them in the past, let me know what you think of them down below. I know they've got a ton of huge fans of their company, their oils, and their wax and everything. And if you do end up picking up any of these oils, please let me know what you thought of them and which ones are your favorites. And of course, I'll include links to all these in the video description down below. So jump over, take a look, and we'll see you in the next video.